Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're going to talk about employment. As we're going into the summer here, a lot of us are looking for jobs and need jobs to support ourselves on the road. And today we're going to visit again with Alyssa Cast. We talked to you almost exactly a year ago.
Yeah.
Welcome, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Alyssa, you are with, tell us who you're with.
I am with Express Employment Professionals out of Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Very good. And we know you because you're one of the primary ones that does hiring for the Beet Harvest.
Correct. Yep. We hire for the sugar beet harvest in Sydney, Montana, also in the Dakota, Minnesota area, and now in Michigan.
So we're not really talking about, you have a new opportunity. So we're not really talking about the beet harvest, but let's quickly reiterate that it's still going on and it's still a great job.
Yes, we still have the sugar beet harvest. We had a really good year last year.
So that's really not what we're talking about today, but tell people again how they can contact you. They can contact you right now if they're interested in the beet harvest. Is that right?
Yes, so we are hiring for the sugar beet harvest. Give us a call, 888-791-6738. Check out our websites, theunbeatableexperience.com, or if you're specifically interested in Michigan, it's michiganbeetharvest.com.
Right. So if you're interested in the beet harvest, it's still going. There's good money to be made very quickly.
Yes.
Okay, but today we're talking about a new opportunity. And when I think of beet harvest, I don't think of a lot of really good opportunities. So I'm learning with you folks. So Alyssa, tell us about you're hiring right now for new jobs. So tell us about that.
So we are, we're a staffing agency, technically Express Employment, and our Grand Forks branch here specializes in work camping opportunities. And so we're always looking at trying to see what other opportunities we can get for work campers. And this one is in our own backyard. It's located in Thief River Falls, Minnesota. And it is for a corporation, a place called Digi-key. And they are a world-class electronics distributor in Thief River Falls. They're headquartered there. They're one of the fastest growing distributors of electronic components in the world right now. And they sell electronic components for everything from individual hobbyists who are maybe making robots in their garage, all the way up to components for spaceships and defibrillators. I mean, we're talking everything. And so we're looking to hire about 560 people for them this season to help with their busy time. They also are growing exponentially. And so they're moving into a new building, and that's why we need so many people this year. But regardless, again, Digi-key is world-class, and they've been recognized as a best mid-sized employer of 2021 by Forbes magazine. They did rank 67th out of 500, so they're a great place to work, and they're looking for people to help in the order fulfillment area is where we need help.
Okay, so in this case, it'll be indoors in a building.
Yes, in a temperature-controlled building.
Oh, that is nice. So it can get pretty warm, and then it can get pretty cold.
Yes. It's generally always about perfect 70 degrees in there.
So when we start talking about order fulfillment for a big company, we automatically think of Amazon. So how does this compare to working for Amazon?
It's different. And we have a lot of people right now who have worked at Amazon previously that are now working at Digi-key, and it is a totally different experience for them. Digi-key prides themselves on their culture there and their interaction, and I think they live up to that. It is, in the sense, it is warehouse, it is pick and packing, so to speak. So potentially it could be kind of the same job function. But it has been, very positive for what we've heard compared to, the other warehouse order fulfillment type positions.
So how about some details? How long is your day? That's the big thing about Amazon. The days can get so long.
Yes. So these are actually 8 to 9 hour shifts, Monday through Friday. So I mean, you can have your weekends off if you want to. There is the ability to pick up a Saturday shift if you're interested in that overtime. So you can, for those who are looking to make that money and want to work, you can work, obviously Monday through Friday, and then pick up Saturdays and additional overtime. There are 5 hours of mandatory overtime every week, and generally those 5 hours are served an hour prior to your shift start, your regular shift start. Otherwise, Monday through Friday shifts, 8 to 9 hour shifts, so you can still enjoy your weekends if you'd like.
Well, I know if I'm out there listening to this, my first thought now is, okay, the work sounds pretty good. How much does it pay?
All right, I'm glad you asked. So the starting wage is $18 an hour.
Oh.
Yep. We have 3 shifts available. So we have a Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. That pays $18 an hour. Monday through Friday, 1:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. That pays $20 an hour. Oh. And then Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. again is $20 an hour.
That's a darn good wage.
Yes.
I know, I don't know it for a fact, but I'm almost certain that's more than Amazon's paying. Then that is an outstanding wage. And so that'd be your first 40 hours a week. And so you have, is a 40-hour week standard, and then you add on 5 hours of overtime?
Correct. And on top of that, they are currently doing a Saturday incentive for people who do pick up that Saturday overtime shifts. They're currently paying double time.
Oh, wow. Man,
yes.
Those are great wages.
Yes.
I mean, they want people to come and work for them.
Yes, they do.
And so I know one problem that a lot of people have with Amazon is the computer in the hand, because our old joints struggle with that. I'm assuming you still would have that, because I mean, that's the lifeblood of inventory system.
Correct. Yes, there are the handheld items for the pick and pack position. Well, the pick position, we also have pack, which we're not looking for as many people in pack, but that position specifically packs the orders that were, that are being picked and helps get them sent off to those individuals who are making those orders.
So is this so it's a full-time position for however long you work. How long am I expected to work? Am I making a commitment for a month, 6 months, a year? How does that work?
I guess we'd like to get a minimum of 3 months, really, to make it worth everybody's, time, because there's a lot of training that Digi-key puts into their individuals. So you get a 2-week orientation, like classroom style training, and then you get paired up with a mentor for 3 weeks until you feel comfortable with what you're doing. So really, they put 5 weeks into training into individuals to do these positions. So the big push right now, the reason that we need 560 people is Digi-key has grown so much that they're actually migrating into a building right next door to the current one that they're in. So they need help in a migration position as well, which is going to be overnights. That position starts in July, and it's basically they're going to be taking product from the current facility and helping us migrate it into the new facility. So that one will also be overnights, pays $20 an hour. That's why we need the biggest push of people through April of 2022. But the good news is this is going to be an annual opportunity. We might not need 560 people, maybe around that 200 mark, but we are going to be doing this regularly. But one thing to note is rehires will get first dibs. So we expect this to be a really sought after opportunity for people. So if anybody's interested, don't wait until next year. If you can get in on it this year, get in on it this year.
And you're getting a free place to stay.
Yes.
You can put some money away at this job. If you just bit the bullet and did it through, as long as you could, through April even next year, wow, you could really put away some money.
And like you said, our camping, we pay for the camping fees. And for those who maybe don't have, a camper, we do provide lodging as well.
So when you're saying if I'm in a van that is not an RV, you'll provide something.
So the minimum that we can accept camper-wise, Bob, is a Class B conversion. So as long as it meets the Class B requirements, like it has a bed, sink, stove, and we're not looking for a legitimate stove, but a camper stove, you know, something that you can use to cook. But a bed, sink, stove, a type of refrigeration, a type of heat, and a type of air conditioning as well, because it can get very hot and humid up here in the summertime. And then, of course, we all know it can freeze up here in the wintertime. So, and for those who plan to stay through the fall and winter, we know it's not safe for people to stay out in those types of rigs during the wintertime. Things freeze. It's not safe. So again, in the wintertime, we would be willing to pay, you know, lodging.
And what do you mean by pay lodging?
So like hotels is mainly what we're working with right now.
Oh, wow. You would pay for a hotel, motel, whatever was in the local area.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That strikes me as exceptionally generous.
I'd like to think that our company is exceptionally generous, Bob.
Good. I like to think I would work for a company that was exceptionally generous. That I've never done that before. I would like to.
We, you know, we Express Employment, and this is for all the companies that we work with. Express Employment, Digi-key, American Crystal, Michigan Sugar, Sydney Sugars. We are really dedicated and care utmost about our work campers and the program that we've created for our work campers. So we're always looking for ways to improve and do better. And for the people who want to come up and work for us, you know, that's something we're willing to do.
I want to go back to a little bit to the vehicle, because we don't want to send people there and find out they're not going to fit.
Sure.
So I have a van. I've put in a bed. I've got a stove. That's easy. Would an electric, and if I'm going into an RV park, would an electric heater, and maybe you do or don't know these details, but would electric heater and a portable air conditioner suffice?
Yes. You know, we know that people are getting very, very creative in their makes and models. You know, now there's a lot out there that you can purchase to modify your vans and your vehicles and stuff like that. And so we just want to make sure that with the weather the way that it is up here, our number one priority is people's safety.
We didn't mention a toilet or tanks, so they are not required.
No, we you know, we work with campgrounds. We have campgrounds that have bathrooms and showers available. In the event that, you know, you do have full hookups and we can't provide you a full hookup site, we do provide a honey wagon service as well.
Oh, wow. Again, that's amazing.
You know, Digi-key understands that some of our campers are going to go and work the sugar beet harvest. So for those who would actually like to go and still work beet harvest, they can leave Digi-key. They can go work beets. They've fulfilled their commitment. And then they can continue on down the road after beets is done. Or if they'd like to, they can return back to Digi-key after sugar beet harvest and continue working there as well. So we've actually started hiring for Digi-key already. We actually started in April. So we have people on the ground there now, and we have orientations every Monday starting in April and through July.
So a person could go right now and get a job and work through the beet harvest and work through the beet harvest and leave, or stay and continue at Digi-key.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. You get that. Not only that, one of the risks of the beet harvest, as we said earlier, was the weather. It could be terrible weather, and you might not make any money. But you've already got this fantastic job where you're making a lot of money, and then you also then have the option, if the weather's good, to go and make it a very large amount of money in a very short period of time.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Very good. Yeah. Basically they can call today and be hired soon.
Give us a call. We would love to chat with you, answer any questions that you have. And if you've decided that this is something you're interested in, our team can direct you in the hiring process and get you started for you to be on your way up here.
Are older people welcome? I guess that's a simple way to say it.
Absolutely. We have somebody who started the other day who's 18, and we have somebody who started the other day, I think he said he was, I want to say 78. So we, equal opportunity employer here. If you can do the job, then we'd love to have you participate.
So folks, there you have it, a brand new opportunity. You can get in on the ground floor. I mean, think about that, $18 an hour and up to often 20. You're not on your feet the whole day long. A little bit of mandatory overtime, but not a whole lot. and long term, you know, at least for through maybe next April of next year or even beyond. And you can combine it with the Beet Harvest. Sounds like a great employer. Alyssa, this is just a great opportunity. Thank you for bringing it to my audience. I really appreciate that. So you got the phone number on the screen. Give them a call. There'll be a live link to their website in the description. Go check that out. And really good opportunity. I hope this works really well for a whole bunch of you out there. So folks, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks, Alyssa.
Thanks, Bob.